They say trust is like a mirror. Once broken, you'll never look at it the same way again. She was the one that promised me I would stay safe and protected. Although it was her failure, I am the one left punished. I feel the pain. I can feel it deep within my abdomen, like I've been kicked in the balls repeatedly. Oh, my dear sweet, it didn't have to be this way. You took away my bocce videos, but I can't forgive you for that. It is now time for me to move on, and move on I shall, as when night falls a new day will emerge and bring with it new hope and a dart video. And welcome back. It has been a long time. We haven't been doing our regular bocce broadcast videos due to New South Wales thinking Broken Hill's right next to Sydney, when in fact it's 1200 k's away. Anyway, we hope you like the video today. If you do, be sure to check out our other content. Our bocce videos are first class. I'm sure you'll enjoy them. Secondly, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like and leave a comment. It helps us out tremendously. Anyway, today we are taking a look at a dartboard made by our good friends from across the ditch. The Kiwi made Shot Bandit Duro dartboard. This is their premium dartboard in their range. We've had a Bandit dartboard in the Napadak Club for about 15 years and it has held up tremendously. Really looking forward to this review. Should be a world-class dartboard. Let's take a look. The Shot Bandit Duro is the most premium dartboard shot manufacturer, made from African conditioned sisal, for which they claim is for ultimate durability. The Duro is hard packed to better suit more aggressive points like Red Dragon Raptors or Target Diamond Pro points. Compared to its little brother, the standard Bandit board, which is only medium packed. So basically it's saying the sisal will not pull out of the Duro as easily when using aggressive points. Shot also recommends that the Duro is better for a dry climate environment, perfect for me because I live in the middle of the desert where it rains once every Pancake Tuesday. So if you live in a more humid environment like coastal or tropical area and you have your dartboard hanging in the shed, like most, they recommend the standard Bandit board. As standard among all premium dartboards these days, they are fitted with a razor wire spider to increase scoring zones and reduce bounce outs. Nothing new there. Alright, I have laid out all the components as you can see in front of me, and we see Shot doing something no other board manufacturer does, well, as far as I know, and include a tape measure. That'll certainly save you a trip to Bunnings while you're setting up your board. And the cardboard backing plate, which they also include, is in case you don't have a dart cabinet and you're securing your board to a bare wall. This will help with board stabilisation and reduce noise, which is nice. Because I remember when I was growing up at a pub in my younger days, there is nothing worse than when you're in your living room trying to watch Rocco's Modern Live and you're hearing 3 thuds every 30 seconds through a wall. Also, Shot have the patented U-bracket system that makes it super easy to rotate your board, which is very important to rotate your board at least once a month, depending on how much you play. talking from experience, take a look at one of my older boards that I never rotated until it was too late. And lastly, shot also include the foam wedges to keep your board firmly in place. Righto, let's get a closer look at the Bandit Duro. First off, we'll take a look at the 11th segment, where there is a indentation caused by the biscuits being compressed together. Not so appealing to the eye, but will not impair the dartboard or the darts. As we start to move around, the spider looks really good, nice and clean. Inking looks good, minimal leaking outside of the segments. Another slight indentation around the 4 and the 6. Nothing to worry about. Doubles look really good. But there is one thing about this board that puts it in elite company, and that is the bullseye. It has to be the most appealing bullseye I've ever seen. The ultra thin wires around the inner ball seem so inviting, and I can't wait to test it out. And there we have it. The board fully mounted, and I have to say it looks amazing. The colours are probably not as bold as you would find on other boards, but it suits. It's very easy on the eye. Some say it looks a bit busy with the logos at the bottom, but I've never really worried about that before. It doesn't seem any different to any other board. The number ring looks great. The black ring with the white numbers, fantastic, really pops out at you. And just before we go any further, I will give you the measurements of the treble, the double, and the whole diameter of the board. Now, the board come out at 450 millimeters, and the treble and the double both measured in at exactly 10 millimeters. Now, we've just gone and done 20 minutes just of practice on the board with the smooth silver points. Obviously no size or pulling out as expected. Not too many in the 20, but that's on me. And just go down to the bullseye. A little bit of paint chipping off early from the inner ring on the bullseye there, but nothing to worry about. All looks pretty good so far. And I've just switched it up. I just took a dart and give it a few stabs here. Just a real quick, just with the Diamond Pro tip, just to sort of see how it holds up. And as you can see, I was pretty hard on the board there, but it's held up all right. Very good. Pretty aggressive test I give it. And we'll move on 6 months later and see how the board looks. Here we are 6 months down the track. Let's check in on the Bandit Duro. I've kept up regular rotations of the board to increase its longevity. I've also purposely left the original 20 segment unused as the 20 segment to try and preserve it so I can get a good guide of wear and tear of the dartboard over the last 6 months. I would say on average the board would get 5 to 6 hours of me practicing on it. And I have to say, overall, the board still looks in really good condition, from the tail line anyway. Colours are still good. There's no concerning deformities noticeable that may take the eye's attention. So let's move in a little closer. So here we've got the original 20 segment here that has been officially unused, still in pristine condition. Then we'll move on to probably the worst segment on the board, the original 18 segment. A bit of wear and tear on the wire, but that is expected. You know, points do get a little bit more blunt over time, and they do dent the wires slightly. But considering that is the worst bit of wire on the board, everything is still in really good condition. So here we are, the original 20 segment, rarely used on the dartboard, still looks in pristine condition as when the dartboard first came out of the box. Let's compare that to the worst segment on the board, the original 18 segment. As we can see, just the treble wires have taken a bit of a battering. Yeah, and you'll get that on dartboards. That happens. And as we can see as well, a bit of sisal just pulling from the board, but all else seems fine. I've also been exclusively using the Swiss diamond points on this board, and really holding up well considering they're a little bit more aggressive dart than say your normal chrome black points. So really good there, really good durability from the shot Bandit Duro. Moving on, we'll have a little bit closer look to the bullseye. Obviously rotating doesn't help your bullseye with longevity, but only a little bit of compression. The wire is sticking out a little bit more than it was when the board was brand new, but still looks really good. Obviously the paint chipping away from the rings, and also just the bullseye is just a little bit further than what you'd see on your segments. Overall, still in really good condition. Nothing concerning there. Now we'll just go around the board for a complete look. Just a few little dings on the edges, in the segments. A little bit of sisal coming out, but for how much this board has been used and how it looks today, I definitely believe I will get another 6 months out of this board before replacing it.
The number rings are also good, quick and easy just to click out, spin the board and put your numbers back on. Just remember to put the numbers back on properly or you'll look like a bit of an idiot. The clips are very durable also. Standing up a few spots here where I've accidentally hit them. I am no professional, I do miss the board occasionally, but they do hold up quite well against the darts. A few little chips closer to the edge, but all else holds up really well.
And there you have it. That is our independent review of the Shot Bandit Duro dartboard. I'm going to give it a solid 9 out of 10. Fantastic board, really affordable compared to some of the other high quality dartboards. And if you're considering getting a dartboard, why not check out the Shot Bandit Duro dartboard? A fantastic dartboard for a reasonable price. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next video.